My girl actually just fell asleep like that. Do you understand now why they wanted you to be there? What a beautiful way to depict the passage of time through a lens of something that's incredibly meaningful. Well, hello there and welcome, or perhaps welcome back to the channel. My name is Kumiko, but you can just call me Kumi for short. And today we are reacting to Frieren episode 4, The Land Where Souls Rest. I'm super excited to get into it because I have been really enjoying my Frieren journey like so much. I have felt all of the feelings, all of the emotions. Every episode is like bittersweet, but in the most incredible way possible. The anime is beautiful, like the art is gorgeous. I love the atmosphere. I love the landscapes. I love just everything about this anime. Frieren is so freaking cute. Fern is so freaking cute. I love Himmel. Like, this anime has been such an incredible like whirlwind ride so far, and I'm so excited to continue. Really quickly though, before we get into the episode, if you would like to help support me on this journey as a content creator, please consider subscribing as well as checking out my Patreon. Over on Patreon, you can get early access to full uncut reactions for just $5, and once we hit 1,000 patrons, I do also plan on doing Patreon exclusive anime, so if you do want to join, the link is down in the video description below. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into Frieren episode 4. It does look like it. Is that our next mission? To clean up the ocean? Oh, are these new spells? Legendary Mage Flame. We've heard of Flame a couple times before. Oh, it's fake. Good job, Fern. Oh. Well, but why? Okay. We've heard of Flame before. I think Flame was mentioned in the first episode. It was like that, like literally like the first scene, all of that text, and then it said like, I think Legendary Mage Flame is the one who wrote that. Are they like not actually a mage? Like now I'm wondering like, why are all of Flame's text considered like fake? Huh, interesting. Let me know if I missed something. I don't know if this is a question that was already answered. I don't think it was. I've been trying my best to pay attention, but if I missed that somehow, let me know. Maybe it will be explained later. I don't think they mentioned like too much about Flame just yet. I love that she's doing stuff for herself. She said the same thing with like the flowers for Himmel's like Himmel's statue. She said, I'm doing this for me. Ooh, that looks so yummy. Fresh baked bread. Wintertime. Are we gonna get some wintertime memories of, oh my gosh. My girl actually just fell asleep like that. Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess the book probably makes a good eye mask to filter out the light, so it's valid. Dude, I said this last episode, but Fern has all of the mom energy now. It's so funny how the roles are like reversed. Frieren's just baby. She's just baby. Fern be doing everything, dude. Hey, you know, some of us are just not morning people, you know? Yeah, were they just sleeping in until noon every day? The tongue click. The tongue click of rage, please! Oh my god, that's so funny. Fern knows what she's talking about. I'm sure Fern has experienced the tongue click of rage a time or two. Oh, nice. That's pretty good progress. Oh, New Year's festival. I would like to join. I would like for us to join. That sounds great. That does sound really beautiful. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot she's not a morning person. We just established that. Yeah, like how she just has to drag her there every morning. Oh, that's lovely. Oh god, I don't trust her with a chest, bro. Is she gonna get stuck in that? Oh, dang. Oh my gosh, bro. Watching their magic is so cool. Like, I don't know, the way it's shown in this show, it's so pretty. Like, the way they lifted that boat was majestic. Oh, wow! Nice, yeah, it looks so gorgeous now. Just stay up all night. Hey, yep, that same. Yo, Frieren and I feel her. Dang, dude. Frieren be on my sleep schedule for real. What are you thinking about, girl? Oh. Oh, Hiders! Oh my god. He's like sobbing in the bed. Aww. I'm so excited for her to see it this time around. Dude, it's always bittersweet with this show because it's like, I'm so happy that she's getting to experience the things that she didn't experience in the past, and I'm glad that she's learning from the past and that she's sort of, again, like getting to know the members of her party better through memories and through like current experiences. But it does make me sad because I'm like, oh, I wish she could have experienced that with like Himmel and Hyder and Eisen, but I'm also happy that she'll now get to experience it with Fern, so it's like mixed feelings, but in the best way possible. And she did fall asleep. You're gonna have to wake her up. Mama! Oh no. That is really gorgeous. Ah, okay, well, fair enough, fair enough. Do you understand now why they wanted you to be there? Part of the joy is also seeing the people around you happy. Aw, that's so sweet. I love how it kind of occurs to her too that like part of the beauty of the moment is that she's sharing it with Fern, you know? Like Himmel and Hyder and Eisen wanted her there to see the sunrise, but more than the sunrise, they just wanted to like enjoy a moment with her. And I love that she's come to that realization. I also love the way that Himmel seems to kind of understand Frieren really well, you know? Like I like how he kind of smiled. He gave her this like very knowing smile and was like, I think you would enjoy it. And it's almost like he understands certain things that she doesn't quite understand, but she's now starting to understand those exact things. And I love that. I love the way the past bleeds into the present and how much like growth and development and learning come from the past and like how we see her applying that in real time. It's just really beautiful. Oh. Aww. Poor Eisen. I wonder what Himmel thinks. Doesn't matter either way. Okay, fair enough. Not very priestly, sir. Hmm. I mean, you know, fair enough. You know what? That is completely fair. It is a nice thought. Yep. Honestly, Hyder's philosophy is quite similar to my own. I don't really think anything happens when you die, but I hope that it does. I think that would be lovely if it does. Aw, that's sweet. Yeah. Oh, that's... And he still comes back and prays. Oh my god, the fact that he still comes back and prays, even though, he personally doesn't believe that there is anything. Oh my gosh, that's... Oh, wow. That was, like, beautiful. The way they showed his hands clasping together, young, and then they showed them aged, and now we see him here at this grave. Like, what a great way to show the passage of time and to show, like, again, how these moments, like, affect both Frieren and Aizen in the present, you know? Okay, actually, I was thinking about this section some more as I was editing this video, and I have so many thoughts about Himmel's philosophy on the concept of it not mattering if heaven exists. Like, his stance on it is so fascinating to me, but I don't want to yap too long right in the middle of the video, so if you are interested in hearing my interpretation of Himmel's philosophy, I will talk about it in the discussion portion of the video. That's 30 years, dang. That's kind of a long time, my girl, but I understand for you it's not that long. Oh, yeah. Oh, did they? Oh, they still kept in touch. Full basin. Huh. Yeah, how long ago? We talking 100 years, 1,000 years? Prehistoric times! Flame. Okay, Flame again. The legendary mage. Most of her supposed writings are fake. Okay. Huh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's actually kind of interesting, this idea of, like, you have all the time in the world, because it's interesting because even someone like Frieren, who, like, really does have a lot of time, in a way she also doesn't, you know, because, like, the people who mean something to her don't have all the time in the world, you know, like the people that she cares about will eventually leave her. So, like, in that sense, it's like, does she have all, like, she has all of the time in the world, but all the time in the world only matters if it's, like, meaningful time, if that makes sense. And I also think, like, another layer to that is does she actually really have all the time in the world? Because at the end of the day, even for someone who has, like, a long lifespan, tomorrow is never a guarantee, you know? Aww, I like how Aizen can, like, immediately tell that she's changed. Oh my god, Aizen! He's so strong! And the grapes is- that's his favorite food, right? The sour ones? And he just runs on water? Dude, what, Aizen is so cool! The man lifts boulders, runs on water, eats sour grapes. I love Aizen. Like, is he just Jesus, honestly? Like... Oh, nice! Could that be the tree we were looking for? Hmm. Okay. For Himmel too. Aww. Yeah. Oh, that part freaking destroyed me, man. That is, like, so sweet that even 30 years after Himmel's death, Eisen and Hyder were still thinking about both of them. Like, they were still thinking about Himmel's well-being. They were still thinking about Frieren's well-being. Like, they're still concerned for her even 30 years after his death. I feel like that really goes to show how much they all bonded and how much they all, like, deeply, deeply care about each other. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's so sweet. Oh, the palm of your master's hand. Oh, dang! Flamme. So Frieren is Flamme's student. Is Flamme looks human? Oh. Oh, dang, Flamme! Dang! Flamme had her, like, pinned from day one. Oh, and the head pats. Wow, okay, so that's Flamme. Interesting. That explains why Frieren is such a freaking badass, though, because Flamme is like the legendary mage, right? So she must have been really insane. So that explains why Frieren is really insane, and that explains why Fern is also looking really insane with the magic. Dang. Okay. Good to know. Oh, what a gorgeous shot just now. Oh, that's so cool. There's like a door inside of the tree. Wow. I guess these are legit ones, hey? Wow. And her best student. Dang. Wow. She doesn't predate history. Yeah, I wonder how long ago that was. Dude, Flamme just knows Frieren so well. That's crazy. Dang. Mm-hmm, okay. Okay. This was in episode 1, right? Like the first text in episode 1. Oh. Fascinating. So she found a place that was like heaven. Interesting. Okay, so she found a place that was similar to heaven, or at least like heaven adjacent, it sounds like. Okay, so that means there is maybe a potential for us to reunite with Himmel in some way, shape, or form. That would be really nice. I actually have kind of mixed feelings about reuniting with Himmel because, like, on one hand, I freaking love him. I love Himmel, and I would love for Frieren to be able to get some closure. But on the other hand, I feel like part of life is being able to move forward, and sometimes you're not always going to be able to get closure. So I guess I could see it going either way, and I'm kind of fine with either direction that it decides to take. But this is really cool that we found this text and that it sounds like there is maybe potential that we might be able to sort of reunite with Himmel's soul. Ende. Where's... oh. Oh! Oh yeah, what the heck? Why is heaven and hell? What the heck? Oh. It's gonna be a tough journey, but... yeah, wait, didn't we kill the Demon King? I guess, did they, like, elect a new one? I mean, I don't know how the demons work. They probably don't have, like, a democratic voting system, right? But I guess maybe there's, like, a new Demon King now. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. What was the Himmel pose there? What was the Himmel pose? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, damn, you know what? That's pretty good. He's rocking it there. It's a bit different than some of the Himmel poses that we've seen up until now. That is fabulous. I love that for him. She is an enigma. That is true. That is true. Oh, that's so fascinating. I feel like this whole exchange sort of touches on the drawbacks of living such a long life. I feel like, generally speaking, so many people want to live a long life, right? And I think that a lot of people would opt into living a long life if the people around them could live a long life as well. But in Frieren's situation, it's like so many of the people who she knows and who she comes to care about wind up dying, and she just has to go on living. So I can kind of understand both perspectives. Like, Aizen's perspective, I think, is like, don't let the fear of loss dictate how you live your life. I think Frieren's perspective is a little bit more cautious, and I can understand why she feels that way, and I can also understand Aizen's point of view as well. Of course Hyder does. The corrupt priest strikes again. The one-liners kill me, man. Everyone's so funny in this show. Dang. Wow. Oh, wow, the same route. That's like kind of thematically beautiful and appropriate, I feel like. The fact that all these years later, she's going to be following the exact same route that she took with Himmel and the others, and now she's doing it with Frieren. Dang, another brief 10-year adventure. Also, bro, Aizen's house is so cute. I wasn't paying attention. I just noticed. I don't even know if they showed it earlier or not, but look at how cute that is. It looks so cozy. I love that it's like kind of embedded into the woodsiness, you know what I mean? Like, that's so cool. It looks so cozy. So freaking cozy. And okay, obviously we're listening to the ED because I love it. I love the ED so much. It's kind of serene, but it's also really sad at the same time. The ED is the feeling that it gives me. I feel like it actually perfectly expresses the feeling of like regret, but also moving forward. That part just always hits, man. That part just always hits. I love it. I'm whispering a lullaby for you to come back home. Hits me every freaking time, dude. It hits me every freaking time. I can't. Oh man, that was another great episode, dude. I love this anime so much. Like, I've just been enjoying it. I feel so immersed in the world whenever I watch it. Like, the character interactions are fantastic. It's so nice to see Frieren's growth and development, and it's also really nice to see Fern's growth and development. And I think there were a lot of like really beautiful and special moments in this episode. Like, one that sticks out to me is I commented on it, but just that scene where they're all praying at Aizen's parents' grave, and then you see his hands clasped together, and then there's like a time jump to the present, and you still see his hands clasped together praying. Like, what a beautiful way to depict the passage of time, and through a lens of something that's incredibly meaningful. You know, like, that moment was obviously very meaningful to Aizen. Like, he even talks about, you know, later in the episode, like, heaven exists. It exists because it's convenient. Basically the same thing that Hyder said to him. So clearly this gesture of prayer meant a lot to Aizen on a personal level. So it was really cool to see that he kept that tradition going all these years. Like, I assume that he came back every year. That's kind of what I got out of that scene, that he came back every single year to pray. So I really loved that scene because I just think it carries a lot of emotional weight, and just overall meaning in terms of the bond that he had with Frieren and Himmel and Hyder. Also, okay, I think Himmel's answer with regard to whether or not heaven exists, like the idea of it not mattering, is really fascinating. I think there are a couple layers to that which stem from two distinct possibilities. The first first possibility is that heaven doesn't exist. And if that's true, if there's nothing after death, you'll never know because you'll be in a state of eternal nothingness, therefore it does not matter. The second possibility is that heaven does exist, that there is something after death. And if this is true, then great, but it also doesn't matter because we won't know until it happens. So in conclusion, I think Himmel's philosophy is to live while you're alive, be in the present, be in the moments, and you can worry about death when it's your time. But in terms of living a full and meaningful life, what comes afterwards does not matter. That being said, I think he says, let's pray, because whether there is or isn't something after death, praying is still a meaningful gesture. And since we can't know for sure one way or the other, it's like we may as well. I think this is Himmel's philosophy here. Like, let's all pray anyway because it can't hurt, It's something we can all do to show support to Aisin. And in this case, I don't think belief systems even matter because in this particular instance, praying isn't necessarily a gesture of faith. It's more so a gesture of support and solidarity and hope that perhaps there is something beyond this journey called life, beyond journey's end, if you will. And I find that very profoundly beautiful. It's such a simple scene, but it carries a really lovely philosophy, which just makes me love Himmel that much more. Also, Frieren is Flamme's best student, huh? I wonder how long ago it was that Flamme was around. She looked like she was human. I didn't see any elf ears, so I'm assuming that Flamme must have had a human lifespan, which is also crazy because, humans don't live that long, right? So it's crazy that Flamme is this crazy legendary mage that everybody thinks is the greatest mage ever, and she did that all in a human lifespan. That's nuts, man. I want to know more about Flamme. I don't think it was mentioned how long ago Flamme lived. If it was, let me know, but I am curious about that. Fern is, as always, best mother to her child Frieren. And yeah, overall, fantastic episode. I don't think I have too much to say that I haven't already said. I feel like I talked about a lot of my thoughts during the episode this time, so I don't really have as much for the discussion portion today, but I do sincerely hope that you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did enjoy, please do like, comment, subscribe. I love comments. I love reading what people think of the anime that I'm engaging with, so please do leave a comment down below if you have any thoughts at all that you would like to share. What did you think of this episode? How did you feel? Were there any scenes that stuck out to you? Let me know. One more reminder, I do have a Patreon, and over on Patreon for just $5, you can get early access to the full uncut versions of my anime reactions, so do feel free to check that out, and I will see you guys for episode 5. Bye! Alright, really quickly, shout out to our absolute legend, Abel Dark Rider. Thank you so much for supporting me at the legend tier. I really do appreciate it. And I don't know how to wrap this up. So anyways, here's the rest of the shout outs.